Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Just trying to get the Wi-Fi working. Let's see how we go. Let's just do a love reading to start. Welcome to all of those who are joining from the US, from Europe, from Australia. Welcome back, everybody. My booking form is open. Oh, we got the blank card here. My booking form is open again, so you're welcome to book a personal reading. I have availability again at the moment, a relocational reading, a career reading, a love reading, or any other question that you wish to ask. Hope this is working okay. Hi Tarot Den, thank you for that lovely intuition about the coffee cup. That was fantastic, really, really good. Really, really liked that one. Can you hear me okay? Yeah. Yeah, can you hear me okay? Hi, hi. Hi, Garnet Goddess, how are you? Okay. Just getting the feed up so we can get this show on the road. Let's get a little organized here. Okay. The coffee cup oracle. Yeah, it's still there. The coffee cup oracle's still there. I was just doing some coffee cups myself because I am looking at doing some sort of coffee cup challenge. Yeah. And for those of you who read cups, who'd like to read cups, who are naturally gifted and psychic, you can go into this competition. It will be a competition that will be live on the air, etc. Hopefully picked up by a network. So let's see how we go with that. Thanks, Tarot Den. Hi, She is Savage. How are you? If it came damaged, you can return it and get another one. Okay. You can send a picture of the damaged deck if you wish. Where did it get shipped from? Was it Amazon? Amazon shipped things back and the box was damaged. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Look, Amazon have their own way of doing stuff. So if you have a query with Amazon about a damaged deck or a box, which is very unusual because the boxes are so strong. Like the boxes are really, really, really strong. So they're not meant to be, they're meant to be used and actually, they're designed for shipment. That's what they're designed for. So if you have a damaged deck, if you bought it from wherever you bought it from, you can get a replacement, keep the cards, get a replacement deck, okay? If you want another one with the box intact, it's up to you. It's up to you. Yeah, just tell Amazon, send them a picture. Okay, perfect. Yeah, just keep the cards as a backup, the original. Yeah. Look, it's up to them. It's their fault if they're sending out decks that A, are damaged, and B, they're getting damaged in transit. All of the decks that they send out that I send to them are in perfect condition, so they shouldn't be sending out any decks that are not above board, you know. By the way, I have put all of the decks on sale across the world, worldwide. I am selling through a lot of the decks, so I have some special edition of decks that have been out for a while. One is the Spanish Oracle, Love Oracle, and also the Spanish Coffee Cup. They're selling fast. I did sell out in Europe for a while there for the Love Oracle in Spanish. I'm also doing a limited edition of the 6-language deck, which includes Turkish, German, Italian, Portuguese, French, and English, and that will be selling out before I'm doing another English deck. So That one, because it has English in it anyway. The booklet is in all 6 languages. So if you're a language buff, you might want to even get it just to see, you know, like practice your language skills in different languages. And look, if you are a YouTuber and you want to have, how many decks do I have in English? Well, I've got about 500 of those limited edition 6 language decks. They're the ones that are going to sell out first. So, yeah, before I print any more. I have to sell out what I've got before I print more. Yeah. There are still some available on Amazon in just plain English, like this deck here is just plain English. Yeah, so if you are a YouTuber looking to do a channel, I always recommend, you know, to do a foreign language channel, because English channels are they're very much over saturated, the market, and there's so many channels coming up. So if you do know another language, tap into it. I do know a Spanish reader in the UK. She has one of my decks, and she did better in English than she did in Spanish, just because of her accent. I think it just came across really well. But if you have a foreign language, I think, you know, you can use that to your advantage. One of my biggest fans, friends and followers, her name's Sedef. She's really, really sweet. She's in Turkey. She's in Izmir. She did a reading with me a couple of years ago about her career. She wanted to know what she was going to do. I looked at her astrology to see where the money was and to see where her career was, her talents were, her gifts, and she was actually really good at reading cards and channeling messages. And I said, look, if you start a YouTube channel in Turkish, I think it'll go really well. And she's up now to 80,000 subscribers, and she actually got my deck. She started with my deck, the Love Oracle, and she said it brought her a lot of luck with her channel. And I know that with Tyler too. He used my deck a lot in the very beginning stages of his channel, and it went right up. Yeah. Now a lot of people have gone out and they've copied a lot of the love decks and stuff, like they've made up their own like love decks and stuff like that, which is fine, you know, it's going to happen. This first edition that I have of the Love Oracle came out in 2012, and I just did the second edition because people wanted to have a durable box. I added 2 cards. One was the home card and the other one was the career card, because the career is different from work. Work is one thing, and like work is one thing, and career is something else. Career is kind of where you're going in this lifetime. It's your purpose, your higher purpose. Work is just jobs. Jobs. It's just jobs to pay the bills, that type of thing. Often, you know. Okay. Hi, Visions Clarity. How are you? Welcome. Let's have a look. Thank you for the super chats, everybody. I'm going to start with Garnet Goddess. Who's the wolf in sheep's clothing your dad warned of? An older man I'm getting with grey hair. He might be a predator. He might be somebody who predates himself on young women, attractive women. He could be somebody in the background, like sneaking around in the background, in the workplace. He could even be, he's not a manager, but I'm getting he could be involved in maintenance, cleaning, mechanical, and something like that, like somebody in the background. And I think he's married. So, but don't take it on too much. Garnet Goddess, yeah. Garnet Goddess. I wouldn't worry about that. I think for you, it's location. If you spread out your search, I think you would get more. You've got a contract here coming in. You've got the Ice King. So some boss is going to come to you, give surprises or openings out of the blue. Past life choices and the dark mail. So I feel like you're going to have some choices between 2 different roles. and also something that you've done in the past. So it could be something to do with a showroom, something to do with building, kitchens, that type of thing. There's a dark man involved. You could also get an offer from a dark man. I wouldn't worry about the man in sheep's wool, you know, wolfing sheep's clothing. I think your father was just being a bit protective. Yeah, and I'm sorry about shooting on my phone because I tried to sync it in with my laptop and it just didn't work. There's a problemo with verifying my Google at the moment. Yeah. Will I be adding more cards? Well, I don't know. If I use the cards, like I use the cards, I downloaded the deck in 30 minutes when I first did the first deck. But when I started using the cards, I noticed there was something missing. So I haven't noticed anything is missing right now. I feel like the deck is complete. It's 46 cards. Yeah, so some people write their cards down like on plain pieces of cardboard like this and just practice. Because if you don't practice, you don't know kind of how things are going to play out. And, you know, even though this Love Oracle deck, I always thought like, okay, I'm going to sell out of the first deck and then I'm not going to do it anymore. But there was such a demand for it because I thought that, you know, the graphics on this are kind of like young. They're sort of like very innocent. They're kind of not as glamorous and as intriguing as the Coffee Cup Oracle, for example. But people just say they're magical and they work and things pop out over and over again and they just say, you know, they're working and it's happening and they just love the Oracle. Even if, you know, the Turkish people, I've presented to them the Coffee Cup Oracle. It is a newer deck, so it can take time to take traction. But, you know, they still love the Love Oracle better, you know. So what can I do? You know, I listen to my audience. So if anyone wants something or wants something specific, I'll try to do it. I did get asked to do a career deck before, but I just did not come up with the vibe on it. I just don't think it's really me because I think it's more for somebody who's a Capricorn or something like that. And then it's limited to just a career, whereas the Love Oracle now has everything in it. Career, work, everything, home, relocation, everything in it. Yeah. Hi, Sheer Savage. I couldn't get the original. What do you mean you couldn't get the original? Or the original as in the first deck? Well, this deck is a lot better because the original was on a less quality type of card stock. Yeah. Thank you so much. You're a sweetheart. Thank you. Look, I'm just doing my best. I've had some difficult times, you know, recently, and it is what it is, you know. Sometimes you just get pushed out. Like I've been pushed out of my own country. I can't afford to live in my own country anymore. It's just too expensive. Australia's gotten too expensive. So although I am is grateful that the cards are selling extremely well worldwide. So yeah. The PayPal link tarot den is psychic. I'll write it down. Psychic_Amira. And you can actually go to the contact page on my website if you prefer to do that, and just do go to the contact page, and there's a donation button, so you don't have to even think about anything. You can just click that. Yeah. And I also did this deck, this second deck, in the tarot size, because a lot of people were saying they were finding it difficult to shuffle. The larger decks, like some oracle cards, are difficult to shuffle, but people have smaller hands, so they like to shuffle, you know, decks. Or some people don't like to shuffle at all. They like to just mix them. Okay, Lotus Lily, let's have a look at you. Wow, I got caught you on an important day. Thank you so much. Will I achieve what I need to do today? I'm closing down on something today. Anything I should know, please? Okay, let's have a look. Lotus Lily. closing down. I feel, okay, the first message I get for you is one door is closing, another is opening. So I kind of feel like, yes, go for it. Go for it. Yeah, go for it. Just to answer your question, Goddess, you've got to cast a wider net, yeah, is the key to your answer. You're just focusing too much on your hometown. You need to cast a wide net, change your life in some way. Closing down on something today, anything I should know. Okay, Lotus Lily. One door closes, another open. I'm seeing a car. So there's something about you moving forward, whether it's actually getting a car, driving, going somewhere, moving in a new direction symbolically, or actually getting a physical car. So I don't know if you know how to drive. A lot of people in the UK don't drive because they don't have to. Choices and decisions. Destiny will show you the way to go with this. Past life, I feel like, is done for you. You feel like, okay, I've been there, I've done that. I don't really want to be doing that again. I'm, you know, in a situation where, you know, things are what they are, and I want to move on to new, brighter, bigger pictures. You've also got some passion coming into your life. It could be through a friendship, past life link. It could be a twin flame link as well. You do have a big major decision to make, Lily, and thank you also for your fantastic coffee cup reading. Yeah, I just got into these coffee cups because I was just kind of craving them at the time, so I'm going to try to do some more. Yeah. Okay, I'm also getting for you, just watch out for somebody who wants a notch on their belt. Okay, and I feel like he's an Indian man. Sorry to be judgmental, but that's what I'm seeing. Older, slick, well-spoken, somebody who wants conquests. For some reason, whatever it is that you're wanting to achieve today is telling you to move on to something else, to something new, to close something today. So it's a yes, you will close something today. Watch out for a predatory male also for you. I don't know why I'm getting predatory males. He's married, but he's going to tell you he's not married. And you might be thinking about a true love in a foreign place, but there might not be a, it might not live up to its potential. So I would say, just look closer to where you are. I still pick up Manchester for you. So if you've got connections in Manchester, please look into that. It's still coming up for you. You did get the train for many, many years, Lily, and I don't know why the train didn't, you know, hasn't left the station yet, but now you're getting the car. So you're getting a car, like there's a car coming in for you, whether it's symbolic or not. The train could have also been symbolic to move forward. Yeah. Oh, that's great, Tarot Dan. Thank you for your feedback on that. Yeah. Something very emotional happened yesterday, Tarot Dan. Yeah. Look, we're going into a eclipse, and I feel like this eclipse energy in Libra is, even if it's a partial eclipse, it's going to affect a lot of people. So I feel like I'm going to check. Danielle has put a donation in. Thanks, Danielle. I'm just checking a donation. Thank you so much. Okay, let's have a look at Danielle's question. Yeah, so this situation with the eclipse is going to bring up a lot of stuff. It's going to bring up a lot of stuff about partnerships, agreements, relationships, what you've agreed to, contracts. It could also bring up altercations with landlords. It could bring up questions about marriage partners, yes or no, in or out. It could bring up a new direction in your life, because the opposite is Aries, right? So could be that. Okay, Danielle, how does Eugene feel about me now, and what will he do towards me next? Anyone who wants to do a super chat, please get it in. Thank you in advance. And I did see something else coming in there, so that's nice. Eugene. Whereabouts are you located, Danielle? Thanks, Cicely, for the 20. Is LF, what happened to the Italian guy? Yeah, I feel Tarot Den, okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's a good, look, Thailand is good for vacation. It's not a great place, I don't think, to live. But it's a good place to recharge your batteries. And kind of redirect things and do an inner reflection. Very good for meditating, that type of thing, or just kind of relaxing, you know. And it's too hot because, yeah, it's in the middle of this hot season, so it's way too hot. The best time to go is November, December, January. Yeah, it's way too hot. You're in the hottest season, Songkran, coming into April, May. Okay, let's get this. Danielle asked about Eugene. What will he do next? Let's have a look at this, Eugene. I don't know where you are, Danielle. Just put me a location. I don't know what your situation is. Not living up to its full potential. There's something missing with this Eugene guy. Okay, it's not, and there's a triangle. So either he's got someone else on the side, or you've got somebody on the side, or you have some sort of question mark around him, choices and decisions. One of you is going to travel, so traveling in and out, up and down. You're looking at traveling. You might even go on a trip with him. He might actually invite you on a trip that you're indecisive about. Somebody's around him. It could be a mature woman. It could be a mother-in-law, mother figure who is influencing his life. There is passion there. There's dating. I'm not sure he's really going to be living up to your standards or to your higher potential, but you're going to find out. You could also have a new love coming into your life. You've got new love underneath. So I feel like there's a new love energy for you. Let's do a card for you with the coffee cup. Okay. When you've got a mountain in front of you, you see it as a mountain. When you're on top of the mountain, you don't see the mountain anymore, and then when you're off the mountain, you see it again. So at the moment, you're kind of achieving something quite big. You're reaching your achievements. So just focus on you and see what's going on. I kind of feel like this Eugene could be an unusual character. He's a little hard to read for you, for me, potentially. But the wallflower shows that he might not be, it might not live up to its full potential, but it could be a dating relationship that has some romance and passion involved in it. Yep. Okay. You're in Bangkok right now. Okay. He got emotional after he separated her. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, well, you know, feelings come up. This eclipse is a big situation of feelings coming up. You were right about asking me to meet. Yeah, well, you know, you've got to see what these guys are really about. You know, spending time with them is the best way to see what they're about, and vice versa. You know, spending time with the woman that you're wanting to be with. What do you see between me and LF? Will he reach out to me? Okay, Cicely, LF, What happened to the Italian? Is he LF? Was it Luigi? Look, I always had doubts about him. You know, I was never that keen on him. I always felt like he had a double life. So, you know, Italians are big liars, unfortunately. They're just born like that. The whole country is like that, unfortunately. Will LF reach out to you? Tarot Jen. Okay. Yes, it is his first and last name initial. We actually went to dates. He presented me all his family members and friends he's done with, and that girl is going back to Italy. Well, why was she there in the first place? Why was she there in the first place? She shouldn't have even been there. Look, I would say, why did he even bring her there? You know? Why did he even bring her to the States? Yeah. Okay, let's have a look between you and LF. Will he reach out? Okay, work. Well, you are working with him. Workplace, college, profession. You might be sort of on a tightrope. Tightrope. You might be kind of balancing things out, feeling like you're walking a very fine line with this guy, feeling like you're just not sure about him. And also because of the work card, you could be, okay, well, should I actually you know, try with him or not? Should I actually try with him or not? There's a small issue with the friggin' power. What's going on with the power? It's not on the laptop. Yeah, it's okay now. It must have just fallen out. Okay. Well, you know, they're engaged, been together for 10 years. It's ridiculous. It's like they're married. So, you know, nobody gets engaged for 10 years. You know, the Italians like living with women. They don't like marrying them usually. Back in the day they did, but not so much now. They love this like de facto relationship situation. It kind of gives them an option to leave the person. Engaged and been together for 10 years, well, you know, that's his problem. Whoop-de-doo. There's a reason why he didn't marry her, and she, you know, she probably hung in there for different reasons. Also, a lot of Italian women are very manipulative, so. Hi, Lazali, how are you, my dear? I'm doing okay, thank you. It's been a bit of a difficult time, but I'm doing okay, thank you. He told me himself without me even asking. Well, you know, he's trying to lay his cards on the table. He's trying to make you feel comfortable. I wouldn't always believe every word he says. You know, when is she going back to Italy? She's a clinger. I feel like this girl is a clinger, woman. Also, they entwine their families together to make it look like they're more than what they are. Is she also from Milano? I feel like she is. Anyway. You know, Italian women are difficult. They're not easy. They're not easy to deal with. They're not as easy as lovely African women like yourself. They're not easy to deal with. They're troublemakers. They're drama queens. They're very manipulative. They're sneaky. They have affairs behind their husbands' backs, etc. Okay. You have more than one offer here, Cicely. You've also got a younger male here or somebody who's into cars. You might be worried about treading the tightrope with work. You've also got a mature man popping in. I feel like your ex-boss may reappear, the man who is from the previous company that you worked for. You've got a soulmate link there. I would give this guy a go. You've definitely got boss energy here coming in around you, and I know this Luigi is your boss. He has to be able to offer you something quick and something meaningful. Otherwise, you don't want to be dilly-dallying around with him for 10 years like this other woman did, you know? He was engaged for 2 months, but was together. Well, that's a BS story, you know. Like he was with her for 10 years and engaged for 2 months. So he's really been with her for 10 years as a fiance or a boyfriend, and I find that absolutely ridiculous. So no, they're probably living together, like they're married. You know, if he's going to move towards you, he's going to have to make up his mind real quick and make you an offer. If he doesn't make you a decent offer, I would back out and I'd go for somebody who's the Ice King, a mature man, twin flame connection. You've got good energy here for somebody new. Also somebody who has a house, owns a house. I would look at the guy with the lake home, fair male. Still got the fair male. I know you said Luigi might have been fair, but I'm seeing more of a Caucasian. Look, Italians are Caucasian, but I'm seeing more American Caucasian type of guy around you. He's still there. He's alone. He doesn't have any baggage. He doesn't have any kids. So keep your options open, Cicely. Walking a fine line in the work department. If he gets pissed off with you, he might try to use that against you. See what he has to offer. I would let him offer you something first before you jump in, because I feel like he's going to try to get what he wants without offering you anything. Okay? Yeah, let's see what he does. If he wants another child, marriage, a house, get him to get it together, you know? And if he doesn't, that's, you know, it might take, you left work, okay. It might take him a while to get over this 10-year relationship. So just be careful that you're not the rebound person. Hi, Essence O, how are you? Good to see you as well. Thanks, Tarot Dan. Yes, I missed you as well. Essence O, will I meet someone soon? Good question. Whereabouts are you? Let's just have a little look at that. Will you meet somebody soon? And anyone who wants my past life regression download, please reach out to my website and I'll send it to you. It's part of an 8-package download. You know, some of these downloads I did years ago. So there's one about connecting with your spirit guides, which is still valid. One about past life regression, which is still valid. There's a few other ones that could be valid or not. I haven't listened to them for a very long time, so I don't know what, you know, I can't remember exactly what I said in them. So if you don't resonate with the other downloads, don't worry about it. There's a few things in there that will resonate. New York City, okay. What happens, Cicely, at work? What's going on? Okay. Essence O, let's have a look for you. Thank you for the donation. Will you meet someone soon? Okay, timing question for Essence O. Why am I getting Boy Scout? I feel like you're going to get somebody who's very like clean cut, Boy Scout material. You've got the Union card, triangle. Might have a choice. There could be somebody who wants to introduce you to somebody through friends. One of these guys is going to be an open relationship. He's not serious, but he, you know, men who are players present themselves as serious, but they're not serious. New love, somebody you've never met before. So if somebody tries to come back around through friends, he could be open. I feel like you're going to meet somebody soon. You want a timing on it. It's going to be inside 6 months or 6 weeks. It could even be earlier than that. It could be in 1 week. Passionate connection. Just be careful not to go for the first person that you meet, because there could be it could be the second person who is the right one for you. So I'm picking up the word David or Davidson, first, second, or last name. Yeah, you're definitely in your power right now, Essence. So you're in an energy that's very good for meeting somebody. I feel like you're attracting more people, And I feel it's seasonal as well. I feel like sometimes in this season you might be feeling more attractive. You might be feeling like you want to, you know, get out there and meet people, have more fun, that type of thing. Yes, I feel like it is soon. Thank you for that. Cicely says, I was tired working the schedule they gave me. I couldn't even spend time with my baby and my salary went down. Oh, that's crap. Yeah. No, I feel like the ex-boss with the private aeroplane might try to come back, but I'm also seeing a man with a house. And he just really wants a stay-at-home wife. He doesn't want anyone, you know, to work, etc. He just wants a stay-at-home wife. Okay. Let's pick a card for a general reading, everybody. Timestamp 36 minutes. Freedom, brunette, female, destiny. Sometimes when you set yourself free and you're in your own energy is when you meet somebody by destiny and chance, like things come together nicely by chance and destiny. We're going to have a 2-minute break to make a cup of tea. True gem potential. Gifts and surprises. And money. Some of you might come into some money that you were not expecting, which is nice, which is very, very nice. Let's take a 2-minute break. Anyone who wants a super chat, put your super chats in. Okay. Let's have a look. Essence O, back again. Thank you for the 10. How should I interact with my niece KW? She is distanced with me. I feel like she's going through some stuff. I feel like she's processing something. She could also be having some sort of a heartbreak or had a heartbreak that she's trying to process. Let's just have a look. I feel like she'll come back around. I'm getting summer energy around her. I feel like she'll come back around in her own time. I would just give her the space that she needs and just tell her that you're there for her when she wants. She could have gotten involved with a mature man who kind of dicked her over, you could say, and messed her around. Just another message for Cicely. I feel that you're going to end up having your own business. Side business from home. Okay. Essence O, how should you interact with your niece? What's going to happen with your niece? That mature man keeps coming up. Young female, predator. Why am I getting so many predators at the moment? I think the eclipses are affecting a lot of people. We're building up for this partial solar eclipse in Libra, and I feel like it is very emotional for a lot of people. There's a lot of emotions coming up. when she feels free of this man, I feel like she's going to come back and she will be communicating with you. So that's a good sign. Thanks, Essence O. Yep, good sign. She'll come back around. Some guy's been messing with the mind, and I don't think he's got good intentions. Soap business. Wow. How beautiful. I see rose petals on the soaps. Why am I seeing rose petals and fruits? Pineapples even. Tropical fruits. Kiwis. Okay, Queen of Water. That was this connection with that past person, Troy. My name is Carmen. I just thought I was so in love. What was the connection with the past person, Troy? Yes, you put fruit on them. Excellent. I feel it's going to be very successful. You've got very good luck, Cicely. You know, you're a lucky person. What was this connection with the past person, Troy, for Carmen? Let's have a look. What was the past connection in Australia? Troy the boy. I'm kind of feeling like Troy the boy. I feel like he's a bit immature. Let's have a look. Work. He's focusing on work. Young male. What did I say? Youthful, immature. He's going through his own spiritual growth. He was brought in to teach you something, and I think you've already learnt the lesson. Maybe not rush in too quickly. There's some gossip also. Maybe you were worried about him and talking a lot about him and all of that sort of business. Career. Yeah, I feel like he's focusing on his work and career. He's not ready for a relationship, unfortunately. I feel like your picker was off. I feel like you weren't picking the right person. And there was definitely a connection with him. He was very charming. You met at work as well. Okay. Charming. I do feel like it could be a warning not to get involved with people at work. Dating. Clients are one thing, but co-workers are another thing. There is a new man coming in around you, Queen of Water, somebody who has their own business. This guy's been coming in for a while. I don't know why you haven't met him yet. He is an entrepreneur, a father figure, a boss. He has his own business factory. He has, he's a tradie, potentially. You're healing your heart from past love break. You might not be as interested in him as he is in you, but I would give him a chance. New love. You've never met this guy before. I'm getting a G sounding name like Gareth. Greg. I know I can't find him. Yeah, he'll find you. You know, you might even meet him on a dating app because he's a tradie. He's working with a lot of men and he doesn't meet many women unless he goes down the pub and he doesn't take them very seriously. Which I don't blame him. He's a bit of a magnet for stupid women and floozies. Yeah, and he's kind of over it as well. You will meet him through past life energy. It's just going to connect. Connections. Anyone else for a super chat? I am going to have to do my nails soon. I was just giving them a break because they were getting really fragile. What colour should I do? What's the latest colour? Thinking going for a natural colour. Like a baby pink or something. Why am I getting blue? I don't know. If anyone does want a private reading, my availability is now open. So my booking form is on the website amirasalon.com, and also Gonzalo is available for handwritten, personally written reports. He's a strong Gemini, and he's been with me for a very long time. He's been with me since 2017. He's an astrologer, but he's also very intuitive and very, very smart, like most Geminis are. Okay. Cicely. Becky. Hi, Becky. How are you? Welcome back. He left you. He was young. We met at work. I know I can't find him. Thank you. I feel like he's going to find you, Queen of Water. You just got to make sure you put yourself out there. He's not going to be intimidated by you having a child. I feel like you might have to put yourself out there on dating apps, unfortunately. And keep it real local, like in your local neighborhood, suburbs, like the surrounding 4 suburbs. Hi, Becky. Thanks for the 10. I'm moving in a few weeks, and all of a sudden I feel unsettled about it. Like there's less of me in the decision. Yeah, there's a lot of forces out there, I feel. There's a guy around, his name is Gabrielle. Does he have good intentions? Look, at the moment, I wouldn't make any decisions until this eclipse is over. Like, the feeling of unsettledness is because of the eclipse. You just need to pass the next few days, and then I feel like you're going to feel better. You know, it's unsettling moving as it is, especially if you have to do it alone. You don't have any, husband with you or anything like that. Let's have a look at Gabrielle and generally what's going on. I do feel like you're going to enjoy the new location more than where you are now. I don't know if this guy's young, long distance, or foreign, young female. You could be the young female as well. If it's at a distance, it could be problematic because you've got obstacles. Brunette female. There could be somebody else around him who's a brunette female. And it doesn't mean a lover. It could be a sister, a mother, some sort of issue, a boss, career, triangle. Somebody around you or around him. He might be looking for a fling. I wouldn't trust him straight away. You've got a new love coming in. Okay, so just hold out for the new love. Hold out for the new love, Becky. And just, give this guy, a run for his money. See what he's about. He will reveal his true colors. Okay. Yeah. 35. Yeah, he might be young 35. Some guys are immature. A lot of guys say the right things because they're players, and they've been listening to all of those playing books, how to be a player, what to say, how to say it, when to say it, telling you what you want to hear. There's very few pure hearts out there, very few, and it's you're not going to meet that many in each lifetime. You're not going to meet that many in each lifetime. So it's worth just being single and waiting. He's an ex-Marine. Okay. He could have different women in each port. You just don't know. I don't know. I'm not, the cards are not really revealing the best for him. So I can't say that I'm really that excited about him. Yeah, well, you have to do a video call with him, and you've also got to meet him in person. None of this few weeks chatting on the phone. Texting is nothing. You're not getting the full picture. You want to, open him up in a way of, getting into his, ask him a lot of questions. Don't tell him, don't overshare. Ask him a lot of questions. he'll eventually trip up on something if he's got something to hide. So keep your options open. Okay, Becky. Cicely. I keep seeing numbers 11, 23, and 24 everywhere, especially on car license plates. Okay. 11's a good number. 23, 24. 11's very much a portal. 23 is change, movement. 24 is relationship. That's me anyway. That's how I see it. Is romance, marriage, relationship. Okay. LF plate is 24. Look, you want to see what he's got to offer. He's going to try to take advantage of whatever is on offer. Italians are the biggest players and they're very selfish. It's all about them. Your apartment is 11. That's an amazing number for an apartment or a house. 11 is a great number. I think one of the best properties I've lived in was an 11. Yeah, very, very lucky, very spiritual, very, I don't know. Why do you keep seeing these? Okay, the question is why. Courting man coming towards you, friendship. Have a look at gas stations as well. Somebody from the past resurfacing. I do feel it is the ex-boss. I'm getting gas stations. So number plates, gas stations. Somebody pumping gas. So I feel like why? It's just keeping you aware of energies, aware of different things going on. Okay, wealth and pregnancy. Somebody, I feel like this guy's got a truck. He doesn't look like he has a lot of money, but he's quite wealthy. So don't be put off by somebody who looks like a hillbilly or a redneck. This guy is wanting a wife, wanting pregnancy, wanting a marriage. He's not going to be flashy and driving the Ferrari, Benz, or anything like that to try to catch women. Different. Okay, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. How are you, my love? My business is Surya Design. What is my career outcome for the remainder of the year? Good question. Have you had any traction, Lisa, with anything going on with your business? I do feel like you are going to get a job offer, and I don't know if it's from that woman who might have her own business, the older woman, and she might be wanting somebody to kind of step in and do the work for her and sort of phase out her into retirement. You got things in the pipeline. Okay, look out for an opportunity where a woman wants you to kind of help take over her business and take a very much a side role. Destiny. The right person is going to come to you by destiny. People, person. Make sure you're not blocking any emails or phone calls. All of that stuff, making sure you're keeping the lines of communication open. That's you, brunette female. I feel like a lot of your energy is going towards a soulmate, the connections with your soulmate. You are going to get money, it is coming in. It's worth waiting for, but I also feel like you're going to get a job offer. It's worth waiting for. These things in the pipeline will take time. They'll take time. Family, money. Somebody with family and family money, old family money, old school, old family money. and that type of thing. Yeah, I do feel like you will get the money. You will be able to potentially take over part of a business, but also do your own projects on the side. Yeah. There could also be something connected to pipes, laying pipes, underground pipes, reservoirs, museums that are underground, abattoirs, something that used to be like a, you know, in Paris, they have those tours in the sewers. It's like a renovation. Something kind of different with the local government, the city. Something different. Museum, an unusual museum, automotive, tunnels, renovation, something like that. Okay, that's not anything to do with that woman, I don't think. All right, timing is difficult, but we'll see. Yeah, timing's difficult to predict because spirit, sometimes they get their timing kind of mixed up. Well, they don't really have time, you know. They don't really have time. Anyone else for a super chat? Otherwise, I'm going to say ciao for now, and then I'll be back soon. I'll be jumping back on soon, earlier than this, hopefully. And I had issues with my internet this morning. There was problems logging into YouTube. But I hope you enjoyed this one done on the phone. The laptop wouldn't allow me to log in. Thanks, Lisa. Thank you so much. I hope everything's going well. Let me pick one more card. Destiny, meant to be, luck, chance, destiny. Things opening up by destiny and chance. Yeah. Lots of love, everybody. Thanks, Lazali. Thanks, Cicely. Thanks, everybody, for joining. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Becky. Thanks, Queen of Water, Essence O, Tarot Den, Lotus Lily. Yeah, all the very best, everybody. Lots of luck and love. Take care. Ciao for now.